it's Dayna and Amy, and this is Soul Sister Saturday.
Do you love the banner?
I love it.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's gorgeous.
Can you even on the banner?
I love it. So guys, we want to welcome you to another Soul Sister Saturday.
Yeah.
We have some cool news.
We do.
Guess who got a Soul Sister?
Can you even on the jelly cat?
Jelly Cat got a Soul Sister for Christmas.
And it's so little tiny. It's so cute. I can't even.
Jelly Owl.
Jelly Owl.
And they have been inseparable since
Literally.
yesterday.
Yeah.
We're so happy to have each other.
Jelly looks after Jelly.
They're so cute.
Jelly Cat looks after Jelly Owl. Oh, the cuteness is so real. I can't even. Right.
Okay, so we had a really great Christmas. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
We got some cool Soul Sister gifts for each other.
Yeah, we did. One of them was this awesome ring. I got a little bit early though, because I was scared in Hollywood.
We got back from Hollywood this week.
Yeah.
And it was, Amy did so good.
Scary.
You did awesome. Her fear of flying is lessening the more we do it.
Mm-hmm.
It was still really hard, but she did amazing. She's so brave. You are such a brave person.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, and so I got her a special gift in Hollywood.
It's a ring. I don't know if it will focus. And it says courage on it. Can you see? Will it focus? Almost. Almost. But yeah, anyway, it says courage on it. So when I need extra courage, I can wear it and remember that my sis believes in me.
I believe in you so much.
know.
Oh, I had so much fun with you there. The time that she and I have together, because we're a big family. We're a family of 7, and we're always together, but with everybody. But in Hollywood, it was just the 2 of us, and we had so much fun.
Yeah.
What was your
That's just
favorite?
the time.
What was your favorite memory from there?
Just being with you and like having memories, because it's like our first year as Soul Sisters. So like creating memories and like traveling to America have always been my biggest dream, and I'd always visualized it doing it alone because I didn't have anyone to share it with, and now it's with you.
It's so amazing how much we've done and all the places we've gone in such a short amount of time. We've been to New York, LA,
London,
Boston. We're taking over the world.
I know.
We are.
With our love.
It's just the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so we really want to help you with this series. We do a lot of fun things with YouTube, and mostly they're fun and light, and we do challenges, and we do all kinds of cool stuff. This is more serious for us, and we take it really to heart, and so it's important for us to be here for you. I think it just really helps us to be able to connect with the kids and help them through issues.
Yeah.
So you could think of us as your big soul sisters, and there's no question you could ever send us that we would think is stupid.
No, never.
So send whatever you'd like. I'm going to read. This was sent to our email, Soul Sisterhood. It says, I need help, Dayna and Amy. Any advice for this problem? I'm finding that my friend, which I thought was my best friend, is a bit clingy because when I want to do things with other people, she says no and tells me who to hang out with and who not to hang out with. And I do love her as a soul sister, but not the way she treated me today. Any advice, please? This is from Shauna. Anything come to mind?
It sounds a bit like a jealousy problem.
Yeah, which is really
Excessive.
common. It's really, really common when you're younger.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it continues. We know lots of people just for their whole lives. And jealousy is usually always connected to low self-esteem.
Yeah.
So there's a reason why people act clingy. And to even add another word to that is that's controlling. When you try to control somebody else, generally it's not very loving. Control is kind of more of one of those negative emotions. So
yeah, it puts negativity in the friendship, and friendship shouldn't be like that. It should be pure and happy and sharing as well. You're not a possession.
Right. I mean, I think that's when you know that you really have found a soul sister, is when there isn't any of that.
Yeah.
Now, trust me, Amy and I have had relationships our whole lives that were just like this in different ways. And we've learned how to navigate these kind of things with other people. For one, Shauna, I would really just be honest with her. So talking to each other peacefully. A lot of people don't know peaceful communication, but you might want to tell her really how you feel. So again, being vulnerable and saying, it really hurts my feelings when you tell me who to hang out with and who not to. You know, why are you doing that? Are you jealous? Are you nervous that someone else is going to want to be my friend? Let's talk about this.
Maybe she needs to be reassured that just because you're hanging out with other people doesn't mean you love her any less.
Exactly. I think that's so important. So that would be my advice to you, is talk to her about how she's being. I mean, in any relationship, you have to work through these things.
Yeah.
So don't throw away friendships just because these issues come up. Working through them can make you even closer. So I would just tell her exactly how you feel, and that you love her as a friend, but it doesn't feel good to you when she tries to when she tries to control you in that way.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Dear Dayna and Amy, I've been having problems with others in my school. I've never really been face-to-face bullied, but kids take my things. Today someone stole my book. This happened at the beginning of the year as well. I never saw that book again. I know it's just a little thing, however kids are mean and I don't understand why they target me. They always call me a goody-goody just because I have good grades. I'd really like to know how to prevent my book from getting stolen again, and if you have any advice on how to find my book. I have no idea who stole it. Well, I would say that that book symbolized a lot more than just a book for you. Mm-hmm. You really want to find it to find your dignity back, you know?
They stole a piece of your dignity.
Right, and that's a really awful feeling. So when somebody says, why do they target me? I think it can be a number of reasons, but I think oftentimes low self-esteem or low confidence can sometimes attract that. Mm-hmm. It's not your fault by any means, sweetie.
I was bullied a lot at school.
I was bullied my whole life off and on. I think it's part of growing up. I don't think it's fun. But if I was you, I would go buy another book, the same book, and just focus on...
And hold that book up high.
Right, and focus on people that care about you. You know, let go of these unhealthy friendships and move on. And being alone is better than being in a relationship like that.
You know what, that book can symbolize yourself. So if they took a piece of your dignity and you go out and you get it back by getting a new book.
Right.
And you got it yourself and you're going to keep that safe and it's not going to happen again. You're not going to let it.
You never have to chase somebody down or take it or have a confrontation. Maybe it's somebody who couldn't afford it and they really wanted that book. I mean, sometimes just assuming positive intent can change a lot. Mm-hmm. We've talked about that.
Yeah.
Or assume that maybe it was a mistake. Maybe somebody took the book and they lost it. Don't always assume that it was intentional to steal from you. There are other possibilities. So I'm not saying I don't believe you, I totally do, but I'm saying open your mind to the idea that you're maybe not a victim in this situation. Don't you think like feeling like a victim is something really cultural?
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes if we're bullied, we tend to like get in that space of being a victim and we attract more and more reasons to be victims. But you can be strong through this. This is Lacey. Be strong and go get that book again and just refocus on some friends that are treating you a lot better than that. So I'm sorry you're going through that, but Amy and I have both been bullied.
A lot.
A lot.
Still are, actually.
Yes. Cyberbullied.
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
And there's days where, I mean, we're really used to it. We get it all the time. But there's days if you're having one of those days where you're just feeling low and it's raining, sometimes those comments or something can get to you.
Yeah.
And that's when we have each other to really refocus and say, I know it hurts, man. It hurts what people write to you sometimes, but you move through it and you don't focus on it anymore and focus on people that love you.
Because you can't control them. You can't tell them to stop because they're not going to stop in a way. Right. You can't control them, but you can control yourself and how you see it.
Exactly. So Lacey, if this is an issue of you feeling not safe, if you feel like someone's going to hurt you, go talk to the adults. Go to the office in your school and talk to people. Tell them how you feel. Keeping yourself safe is really important. So I just want to reassure you that you deserve your book back. I know, but you be the one in control and go buy it.
Yeah.
Maybe you could write to us. What book was it? Maybe we'll surprise you. Okay, this one's from Alex. Hi, I'm Alex, and I've recently been cyberbullied. We were just talking about that.
That was a soul sister connection
thing.
Alex. We knew it.
We're there. Yeah. We're there, Alex. I've recently been cyberbullied, but not only my best friend, but by my soul brother. Considering who he is, it hurt me more than anything. Everyone at school saw and agreed with the horrible things he was saying. What should I do?
He's not a soul brother. Not if he's going to treat you that way. Never.
Especially in front of people, it makes it so much worse, doesn't it? When somebody embarrasses you in front of people. I remember just feeling like I wanted to like curl in a ball and just die, you know?
Yeah.
It's so, embarrassment's pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't know the details of this particular situation. So he was saying horrible things about you, and if other people were agreeing.
He's not a friend.
Right.
A friend can't do that to you, and a soul brother definitely can't do that to you.
And when there's a group of people, like at school, this what's called like it's a herd mentality, and half the people that were agreeing probably didn't agree. So keep that in mind. That is a lot of times people will agree out of fear of that happening to them. I've seen that happen so many times, haven't you?
Yeah. It's a schoolyard thing.
It's a schoolyard thing, and honestly, most of those people did not agree, but they did not want to be the next target. So open your heart to understanding that they were trying to protect themselves. Everyone's kind of looking out for themselves, but don't let it hurt you in that way, because more than likely you're very loved and respected.
A real friend would have stuck by you straight away.
You can make a difference though, Alex. Next time you see somebody else being treated like that, be the one voice that they have. Stand up for them.
It feels like.
Right, and when you model that for other people, it catches on like wildfire. People start doing it. Kindness spreads way faster than meanness.
Yeah.
So those of you watching this, if you ever see anybody treated unfairly or if somebody's getting made fun of, you don't have to be mean to the people doing it, but just be loving to the person who's getting that treatment and be like, I don't believe that about them. They're awesome. You know, you just be your loving self that you really want to be, and don't be afraid that you're the next target. You might be, but you know what? People will stand up for you if you do that for them, right?
Definitely.
Amy and Dayna, I love that you're doing this for everybody, and I was wondering, are you there for me? Silly question, I know, but I thought I'm here for them if they ever need it, even though I'm young. We've never met, and I wondered if you're there for me too. I love you both and can't wait to see the next Soul Sister Saturday. We are there for you, Madison. This is Madison Duchette. The town I live in is Madison. Isn't that cool?
So it's the connection.
Yeah, another connection. But are we there for you?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's hard to believe sometimes. But the truth is, we know all of you are individuals. You know, we think about you guys. We talk about you guys. It means a lot. We're human just like you. When you say things like this, it makes me want to just cry and hug you and say, I wish we could all live together in one farm, like millions of us, where we could all really be there for each other. Physically, we may not be able to be there. And sometimes we do get really busy and backed up with comments, but we are there for you.
We're always sending all good things out. Sending all our love to everyone.
This is the real deal. This is really authentic to us. We talk about it, and we wouldn't be doing this if we didn't have an intention of being there for you. So we are there for all of you. And thank you for being there for us.
Yeah.
I do want to thank you for that, Madison. It means so much to get the support from you guys.
Yeah. We feel it too.
It's like having hundreds of little sisters and brothers.
I know.
It's so cool. Okay. There's so many. All right, dear Dayna and Amy, I have lots of friends. At least that's what I think. I feel like people are talking about me behind my back, but there are these 6 friends of mine that truly care about me. What do I do about the other 10 girls in my grade? From Aiden. It's simple. You don't focus on it. Attention goes where you're focused.
Yeah.
Honestly, whether it's good or bad. If you're focused on negativity and the people that you think don't like you, that's going to just kind of get bigger.
The attraction, law of attraction.
Right, that will get bigger. So you try to focus on the good, and more good's going to come into your life. So if there's people that you don't think like you, that's fine. They have, you know, awesome quote, guys.
She gets excited about it.
I get excited about this stuff. There's this quote by this dude named Wayne Dyer. He's like this guru, awesome dude, I love him. But one of his quotes are, it's none of my business what others think of me.
Right.
Isn't that powerful?
I like that.
So honestly, Aiden, and I mean this in a good way, so don't take it the wrong way, but it's none of your business what these people think of you. They have the right to their own mind. If somebody wants to not like you,
let them.
And you know what? People that don't like us generally don't know us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if somebody doesn't like you, they don't really know you. They're just basing their judgment.
Thousands of people that don't like us. We get it every single day. Comments, I hate you, Amy. I hate you. Like, they don't know the real us. If they did, maybe they wouldn't hate us.
Right, because I'm sure there's so many awesomely loving things about you, Aiden. And if somebody doesn't like you, maybe you remind them of somebody they don't like. That happens sometimes.
A lot, yeah.
You know, sometimes somebody else reminds you of somebody that was mean to you, and you just like, I just don't like that person. I don't know what it is. So don't take it so personal and so heavy, because these kind of moments in life where you're facing bullying or facing people that don't like you, that's what makes you strong enough to do something like Amy and I are doing. If we never went through that our whole lives,
you wouldn't know how to deal with it.
We wouldn't know how. We could never do this. We'd be too afraid of your comments. We'd be too petrified of, oh my gosh, they're not going to like me. You have the right to think whatever you want about me. It's your business, not mine. And it's the same with anybody in this world. So give them the freedom to have their own judgment. A cool side effect of doing that is you can turn people around pretty easily.
Right.
This is from Haribo-tastic. Hey, Amy and Dayna, I have a problem with my friend. She's not one of my closest friends, but I love her very much. Recently, we've gotten into an argument, and she took something away from me that I love very much. My boyfriend. Whoa. That's a big one. After a week or two, we decided to become friends again, and though we have decided to forget the past, I'm still worried that she still feels like I may seek revenge. How do we become as close friends as we used to be? I'd really like our friendship to be as good as yours. Thank you for being such an amazing role model. You've inspired me to become a better person, and I love your cuteness. Aww. Cuteness. Yeah. Thank you. That's a hard one because serious things can happen in relationships that really change the course of them. And I wouldn't really worry about her thinking you're going to seek revenge. I mean, you didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
So why would you feel guilty or worried about that? You have no reason to.
You've done nothing.
I think she's probably the one that feels pretty guilty and regretful. I don't know whether she's still with him. But sometimes people meet through other people. I mean, in my younger years, before I was married, you date people sometimes, or you really like somebody, and then a friend meets them and they have a better connection. It doesn't mean that you're any less special or less of a person. Maybe they just had a better connection.
And she can't physically take your boyfriend from you. He left.
That's such an important fact that he chose to go. Yeah. To put the blame on her isn't really fair.
But that's a common thing to do.
Yeah.
Like adults do it all the time. Like if an adult, like a girl and a guy are together and he leaves for another girl, the girl always seems to blame the other girl when in fact it was the guy.
It was his choice, right?
Yeah. You don't own the guy. She didn't force him to leave. He willingly left. Right.
And so don't think she took him away.
No.
If you guys were really closely connected, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
So I don't mean to make you feel bad, but he just wasn't the one, right? Yeah. So you live and let you learn. I would just honestly honor the fact that your relationship is going to be different. It's not what it was before. I'm not saying it never can get that way, but just take it slow and let things, they take a long time to heal. So to say, how will I get back there? It's going to take a while. But if you keep persisting and you share as much as you can with each other and connect, it might be a different relationship, but it'll probably be really close and good. Just be patient. Give it the time it needs to heal, and for you really need to heal.
Yeah.
That's a big deal to be betrayed like that. That kind of energy.
It is betrayal.
Betrayal is hardcore, hard to work through, and open your heart to understanding. Connection is like science. It's chemistry. When two people connect, I'm not saying it's not their fault, but if they were attracted to each other, it's just what was meant to be. And it's not about you. And I mean that in a good way, but sometimes it's just not about us. You just step out of it, let the healing happen, and move through it. Okay, so we have time for one more question for this week's episode of Soul Sister Saturday. And this is from Rowan. Hi guys, I love you both, and I love the way you inspire me to do a radical act of kindness. I've stuck nice messages around my village. I have a question. My soul sis, who I've known forever, we're both very different, but we're soul sisters. Anyway, lots of people get jealous, and I feel like people are trying to push me out and take her away from me. What should I do? It's you that's feeling jealous and insecure in this moment. So talk to her. Because no one can take another human away from somebody. You don't own her. And that's a big mistake. And what I mean by that is...
We've talked about that a lot this episode.
Yeah. Everybody has the right to their autonomy. And what autonomy means is that you have free will to choose what you want in life. So nobody can take somebody away from somebody. They either go willingly or they don't go. Mm-hmm. I would stop seeing other girls as enemies, honestly, because you know what? True love just multiplies, and you could be friends with all these people too, but it's your jealousy that would ruin that. Right. I've seen so many relationships go under. I've been involved in them that have just gone under because nobody likes being like a third wheel. That always feels awkward, for people, and it's uncomfortable. When you can be as happy for your soul sister that she has another friend, and you celebrate it and get excited about it for her and authentically love it.
You share it.
You share it. You're part of it. The way you exclude yourself and somebody does steal somebody away is your jealousy.
Yeah.
It's a very negative emotion.
Give her the reasons to stay.
Right. And you never have to be... Jealousy is an illusion that you're not good enough or that somebody's going to leave you. So I would say instead of... Anything I would recommend is working on yourself. That's self-love. And you cannot control somebody into staying in a relationship with you. You can't guilt them. You can't use meanness or control or manipulation. The closest people in the world are friends that have the freedom to love who they want to love and connect with who they want to connect. And you don't have any control over each other. You just love each other. It's so pure. So I love your vulnerability and honesty, Rowan, sharing this, but I would take it that one step further and say, you're worthy of this friendship with your friend. You're worth it. Just because there's other cool people in your life doesn't mean that she's not going to love you. So love yourself first, go kiss the mirror. And I love that so many of you have done that.
I know, right?
I've gotten videos sent to me of girls kissing the mirror, and I swear I cry.
Beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, we get another one. It's so beautiful. I love the love that you guys have. But you know the way that you guys all support Amy and I? You love our friendship, and you're so supportive. You don't feel jealous, do you? You are part of it when you don't feel jealous, and when you feel just as worthy to be part of this.
If you're happy, then inside you're happy.
It's a long road, though. I can't say that I've never been jealous. There's times when I was younger, I was just like you guys, and I felt that insecurity and jealousy and fear.
Yeah.
But
I think it's a big part of girlhood, too.
mm-hmm. And it's confusing.
I think everyone goes through a really bad insecurity, jealousy patch in their life.
Definitely. But it is you have to realize what a negative emotion it is, and it's really all about you and your self-esteem.
Yeah.
So I would love for you guys to learn how to love yourself. So I'm going to recommend again, Rowan, I would get a journal and write down everything you love about yourself, your good qualities. I know it can be hard. You might sit there with blank paper for a minute going, oh, I'm so upset with myself. I don't like anything about myself. The truth is, there's a reason why your soul sister friend loves you. And the more you love yourself, the more people that are going to love you. You model for other people how to treat you. I know you're going to work this out. We're here for you. Let us know what happens, and if you need any more support. But in the meantime, guys, I hope you all had an awesome Christmas.
Yeah, right?
Holiday season.
It was our first Christmas together.
It was so beautiful. It really was. I can't believe how fast time goes. Before we know it, it'll be next Christmas.
I know.
And we'll have done a lot more of these videos and hopefully helped and supported you throughout the year.
Yeah.
So send us more comments, more questions. We love to help. And we love when you send us pictures of your soul sister or the soul sister fan art, which we're sharing right after this video. You get to see tons of fan art that was sent to us this week.
Yeah.
So signing out. We love you. So much love in the world. You can be part of it too. So thank you.
We love you guys.
We love you so much. Thanks for another Soul Sister Saturday. Little soul sisters and bros.